finding new people, it's kind of the hardest thing, you know. But you want to be, you know, you want to be a leader, you know. Like if you have the skills, the power to lead, you want to give back, you know. You want to train somebody else. You want to build an organization, you know, after you get the skills, right? So a lot of people, they starting in the business, I see a lot of people, and they open, you know, they trying to open their own company very quickly, and a lot of them, some of them got lucky, but most of them, they closing up, you know, and they waste a lot of time, you know, because you know, I said that it takes 7 years to become, you know, in the top. So sometimes, you know, you get people that can do it in 3 years, right? I think in any business you do, you need to, you know, wait a few good years, and also you have like a lot of working capital. I for example, I tried to, you know, I've been doing it for almost 15 years now, and I tried to open a few times, but I was not ready. I was not ready before, you know. I didn't have enough money. I was not, you know, I didn't really have all the skills before. I need to develop more of my skills. Because it's not just about, like, I have a lot of friends right now, they open companies. They trying to, you know, when you're opening a company, you know, any business, you need to understand, not only to understand the business very, very well, you need to also understand business very well, you know, and you need to have a lot of working capital also, and you need to master more than just like sales or finance. I mean, there is so many things you have to master. Right. You need to have a lot of things. So I think for anybody in business, I think 10 years, it's like, you know, maybe 7 to 10 years, it's like, you know, it's kind of more like kind of a good kind of preparation, you know, like you want to have a few good years working in an industry before you even consider opening your own business, because there is so many things like that you have to deal with, and if you didn't master, like if those things is not, you know, tying your shoes, right, you know what I mean, like you need to get to a point that you don't have to think about like this is like tying your shoes, right? This is the point. When you get to a point like when you can tie the way you tie your shoes, like you don't have to think about it, you know, that's how you do your business. I mean, in any aspect of the business, if it's marketing, if it's sales, if it's you know, finance, if it's like you know, tradesmen, right, like vendors, you need to be in the top of the game. You need to be the one that build a relationship with in the business, right? So the business side is completely different than the sales. Right now we're talking about sales. When we're talking about business, that's completely different animal, right? It's like a different story now. You get it? The business side. Yeah. The business side is always different. You know, so the easiest thing, what I'm saying, the easiest thing is to, you know, become a salesperson. You know, a salesperson can right now you need to focus on generating income. That's where your power is. Your power is in sales, where you can generate income. You can generate income from 10,000-15,000, I believe, in this business, to 100,000 a month, 100,000 a month. Not every month, right? But if your average can be 50 to 100,000, the superstars in this business, the superstars make 50,000 and more. The superstars on an average, not every month, right? Yeah. But on an average year, they can make 500,000. That's not a bad salary. That's actually
that's great, sir.
Yeah, that's actually 1%. The 1%, the top 1%, the top 1% in America today, they make $500,000. It's a little bit less. It's like 480.
Yeah.
You saw that?
400 something. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the 1%. So if you want to be in the 1%, you need to come work with me. That's the bottom line. So you do whatever you do with that information I'm telling you, but you can listen to Ty Lopez or to Grant Cardone and get a lot of motivation. But you're probably gonna have to work with somebody that really know his industry, regardless if you're selling pens or if you're selling home improvement or if you're selling construction or whatever you sell. You want to work directly with that person that they're teaching you, because some people, they also go work for a big company, and you got that person, like Bart told me, he's talking to the person sits in Alaska and he's got salespeople in the Bay Area, and you cannot operate the business from far away. They are confident to tell you they can, but they can't, they can, and plus they're not going to teach you. It's just somebody that's sitting in an office, maybe he doesn't even know how to sell. Who knows, right? Who knows?